We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Polar Bears and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Carlos Villafuerte is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box now, Ramon Quezada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Now at the plate, Estevan Ponce. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Villafuerte is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Villafuerte isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Hey, D-Row, this is one of the elite power hitters in all of baseball. Only a half a dozen home runs, though, last month.
Yeah, half a dozen, but times it out by 6 months and you're throwing up 36 big boys. I'll take that in a full season.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two and two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This one skied out toward right. Matias is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Delman Shelton, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
At the plate, Walker Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Walker Gentry.
Now the pitch.
Yep.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
The playing 12, 1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Taylor.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mohamed Taylor. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Suli Matias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Gentry over at second. Taylor on at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
This pitch is popped up. Edler over to his left. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Kevin Snavely.
Digging in now, Kevin Snavely. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fifth,
Coming to the plate now, Alberto Alanis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just hung in there on that one. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, Ricky Marchand. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, George Herring.
Digging in, George Herring, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No. 1-0.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, George.
Now at the plate, George Edler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, no.
Heading out towards shallow right. Matias will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Mendoza.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Broadway is right there, one down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now to the plate, Luis Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting it.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Richie Wilkins. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Wilkins, 28 years old. He's in his third season as a major league player. Change up low, 2-0. One out and a runner on second base. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
3-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. It was swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Runner breaks for third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Stepping in now, Steve Batista. 1-0 the count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Rhys Hines. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Fastball well outside.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Now in the box, Quentin Broadway, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Broadway is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Quentin Broadway goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. At the plate, Elvis Glass, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll come in here at 263, 11 home runs and 43 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Ramon Quezada, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Ready for another chance, Estevan Ponce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the third coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Back now for the Yankees' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Walker Gentry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
To the plate now, Mohamed Taylor as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Digging in, Suey Matias, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A man at third with one away. 1-1. Matias swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 29th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Snavely, runner in scoring position with Sir John. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Ricky Marchand, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 37 on the year as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
At the plate now, George Herring, as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Into the box, George Edler, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Reese Hines. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Quentin Broadway. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes ball one. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping in now, Elvis Glass. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Ramon Quezada. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Matias retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Syracuse leads this one 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Alberto Alanese.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Stepping in, Drew Mendoza. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Popped him up. Glass shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Luis Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Matthew Allen, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 45, Matthew Allen.
Ready once again, Estevan Ponce.
For the Polar Bears, the second baseman, Estevan Ponce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
No, down. Ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
No.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Right side, fair ball down the line. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Ricky Marchand, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Marchand brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, George Herring. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
One strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, George Edler.
Digging in and looking for more, George Edler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 19th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Abraham Jackson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Reese Hines. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Quentin Broadway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to 3rd.
Into the box now, Elvis Glass, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. From the stretch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. High pop-up. Batista in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Quezada. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Estevan Ponce. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Garcia is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is out in front 10-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Richie Wilkins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So digging in now, Steve Batista. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pitts will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Walker Gentry. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
No strike.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
So now to the plate, Mohamed Taylor. No balls and a strike to count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
D-Rod. Ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Suli Matias. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit. Gentry is on his way home. He scores as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Kevin Snavely. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
At the plate now, Alberto Alanis, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Syracuse is out in front here, 10-3. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts.
For Syracuse, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Nope. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Fouled away. And the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in, Ricky Marchand. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Matias will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder.
Digging in, George Herring.
George Herring.
He's set and the pitch.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th crown tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
The batter.
Settling in now, Reese Hines. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Polar Bears on top 12-3. Leland Crockett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Crockett.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Drew Mendoza. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Up top, it's 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-0 on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Full count still. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Glass over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
stepping into the box, Richie Wilkins. Here comes the first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Miguel Carrasco comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Miguel Carrasco.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Quentin Broadway. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Elvis Glass. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Fouled off. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Matias is there, 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ramon Quezada. First offering on its way. Sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Estevan Ponce. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Play 12. 1-2 to count. Ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And this one will bounce into the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Alanis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 13-3. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Steve Batista.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Walker Gentry. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mohamed Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ricky Marchant.
Ricky Marchant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
George Herring is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now, George Edler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
That's wide. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Going back is the right fielder at the track. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Reese Hines.
The third baseman.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears are out on top, 14-3. Striding in, Sully Matias. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
No.
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Snavely. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Liner in there for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So now to the plate, Alberto Alanis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Diego Irizarry is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Irizarry.
At the plate now, Drew Mendoza,
The third baseman.
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The bat.
So coming to the plate, Luis Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. No
3
strike.
runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Irizarry has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher.
Standing in, Richie Wilkins. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Batista, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
In there, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Syracuse is on top here, 14-6. So striding in, Quentin Broadway. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Broadway.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. And this will land foul. Chopped to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ken Aguero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
30, Ken Aguero.
At the plate, Elvis Glass, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Hard.
2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Ramon Quezada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
Ball.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Estevan Ponce. He's 1-for-4 for the game. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. 2-1.
2-1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeremy.
Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. He's 2-for-4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Ah.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Syracuse is on top 14-6. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Walker Gentry starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Muhammad Taylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Stepping in now, Sully Matias as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2. 1 out and a runner on third. Two balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-1, here it is. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Into the box, Kevin Snavely, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, too high.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-0. hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
14-6 is the way this one ends. The Polar Bears put a 14 in the run column here today. Delman Shelton earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Carlos Villafuerte was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.